Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and it is the last Friday of the month. You know what that means? It's time for breakfast with bacon. So have a seat. Let's have a nice living room chat as we talk about what's happened in the past month and what I'm looking forward to about next month. I am so glad that you all are enjoying this series. I have really missed doing it. I used to do it on my blog a long time ago, and then life happened and I stopped doing it. And I love doing this in video form because I tend to blab and tell long stories. So video form is the best way to get it out. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 6 things that have happened in May that have just been awesome. And then a few things I'm looking forward to in June. So let's get started. Number 1 has to be one of the best things that happened this month, and that is Kings Island. Man, we have missed Kings Island so much, everybody. Last year, they usually open up in April for their opening season, but last year they didn't open up until July, so it was tons of waiting. And then when they did open up, you had to wear a mask the entire time. Well, this year they opened up at the beginning of May, and they changed the rules a little bit to where you don't have to wear a mask outside unless you cannot socially distance. Still have to wear it inside, but not outside, which totally helps. But we went on the season pass holder weekend, and I did a video on it. I'll link it up here and down below as well. But holy cow, it was so busy. It felt like summertime, like Saturday during summer. I mean, it was insane how many people were there. I guess everybody was just so excited to get out of the house and just, I don't know, but we had to wait an hour for pretty much everything. So we ended up going home early that day. However, we still went. I just enjoy going and walking around, honestly, and just seeing the atmosphere and people watching, that sort of thing. You definitely see a lot of interesting people when you go to an amusement park. But now that summer is coming up, they're going to be open all throughout the week. And this is Allison's last week of school, so we usually take a trip up there once a week, just the two of us, usually on a Monday or Tuesday, which are some of the least busiest days. So I will definitely have more videos in the future about Kings Island, but that was definitely one of the highlights of my month. Number 2, we celebrated 2 birthdays this month, actually. The first one was John's birthday on May 4th, Star Wars Day, and then my birthday was on the 22nd. So on our birthdays, we tend to go all out and just, it's our one day that we can splurge and have fun. So on John's birthday, we went out to Rapid Fire Pizza and then a local frozen custard place for dessert. And for my birthday, all right, so I started with a long run. I did 7.5 miles that morning, and then we went to Mr. Max for grocery shopping, the usual. And then that afternoon, I went to Starbucks to get my free birthday drink. It was just, I think it was a cold brew or something. But we did this same thing last year for my birthday. It was so good, I wanted to do it this year as well. We have this local chicken place called Roosters. I don't know if you have one in your area, but they have chicken wings and fries and everything. So I got the same thing I got last year. They were boneless wings with their Korean barbecue sauce, and also a side of dumpster fries. And these fries, my gosh, they are curly fries with a cheese sauce, green onions, bacon, jalapenos, and they have a taco ranch sauce to go on the side. And then I also got a side of their donkey sauce, which is the second hottest. It was delicious. Oh my gosh. And then we went to Cheesecake Factory earlier in the day to pick up some cheesecake and bring it home for dessert. And actually all 3 of us got the Oreo cheesecake. Now last year I think it was the peanut butter one, and Allison got the Oreo one, and the entire way home, I promise you this actually happened and I am ashamed, but I was looking at my slice of cheesecake and Allison's slice of cheesecake, and I was legit jealous because hers was a lot bigger than mine. So that's why I changed it up this year, but we had all that for dinner, and then I introduced Allison to the greatest movie in the world, Star Wars. episode 4, like the best one. So she enjoyed it. About halfway through, she was a little bit bored, but she still enjoyed it. We had a great dinner. It was an amazing birthday. All right, number 3. If you're watching this on the day it comes out, Friday, it's actually going to be Allison's last day of school. And every single year, I make one of these signs. So she has a last day of first grade sign that she's gonna hold up. I do pictures every year. I'm that kind of a mom, but it's always fun to see like how they progress from the first day of school versus the last day of school. I've gotten some amazing pictures. So if I remember, I will try to do a picture on my feed for you all to see, but she's definitely grown. She is so excited. This is the last week of school. And yeah, I mean, I'm sad but happy, excited. The summer's gonna be great. Number 4, Mother's Day was also this month. It's crazy, you know, we've got 2 birthdays plus Mother's Day and then Memorial Day. There's like all these different holidays that we can like enjoy lots of delicious food and stuff. But typically, because all this stuff happens in a month, we don't usually do anything special for Mother's Day. And it's not that I don't want to, or it's not that, I don't know. We just don't really do a whole lot of special stuff. And then it just so happened that this year, the day before Mother's Day, we went to Kings Island. So, I mean, we had a fun day. But usually the things that I want for Mother's Day are like time alone. So that afternoon after church, just it's like our usual Sunday routine. I do some meal prep, Allison watches TV, John takes a nap, whatever. And then after that, I was able to go out to Starbucks and get myself a drink. And it was raining that day, like really, really raining. And I wanted to go out to the park and, you know, walk around or sit on the picnic tables or whatever. But because it was raining, I actually sat in my car in the parking lot of the park and I planned out my week. That's my idea of like me time, is being able to sit and get some uninterrupted work done. Like that fills my bucket right there. We don't really go out to dinner, do anything fancy. Like they don't do breakfast in bed for me or anything. Like that's not usually what I like. So it was a very low-key Mother's Day, but it was fun, and I really enjoyed myself. Number 5 is haircuts. Now I've had this for about a month now, and I absolutely love this short hair. For the longest time, like I wanted to grow my hair out, grow it out, and then usually I'll get really tired of it and then chop it all off, which is what happened this year. But I am loving this short haircut. Now, usually when my hair is long, I hated when there was a hair out of place or like my hair looked all messed up and stuff. It felt weird and I did not like it. But this short hair here, it can be like everywhere. It can be like this. And I'm like, all right, well, that's really cute. I'm just gonna keep it that way for a while. So I decided I'm gonna keep this short hair for a little while longer. I think I'm gonna go in June and get it trimmed a little bit more. So maybe every couple of months, just get it trimmed. But I'm loving the style. Think I'm gonna keep it. And then Allison, I think she got a little bit jealous of my short hair. She wanted to get her haircut again too. So we took her to Great Clips and she got, it's probably like 3 or 4 inches cut off, but she loves it. It is perfect for the summer, much easier for her to wash. So I guess you can call us twinsies. And then the last thing this month is just an update on my marathon training. I haven't really been talking a whole lot about it recently, but this week completed week 8 out of like 30 or so. I'm taking it really slow because I was basically starting from scratch. I hadn't been running for a while, so basically starting over again using the run walk method. So I do 1 minute of walking or 1 minute of running and then 30 seconds of walking, and that actually is not making me much slower, to be honest with you. I'm kind of on pace with what I was running full time back in the day. That is insane. So this week was a 3-mile run as my long run. The week before was 7.5 miles. So as you can see, it kind of like fluctuates from a higher mileage to a lower mileage. And then next week is 10 miles. So that one's going to be interesting. Now, I ran a few half marathons in the past, and a half marathon is 13.1 miles. So to be so close to an actual like half marathon distance, I'm like, that's crazy. But then you look at it in terms of a full marathon, which is 26.2 miles, and then I'm like, how in the world am I ever going to do this? So I've just been experimenting with like my hydration, my nutrition throughout it. I will know more after my 10-mile run, like exactly what I should be doing, and I'll update you with that as well. But so far, so good. I haven't gotten tired of it yet, and I'm looking forward to October when I can complete this marathon. All right, we got some more rambling going on here. Here is what I'm looking forward to in June. So June is going to be awesome because first of all, summer vacation. Secondly, we are going to Cedar Point twice in June. One of them is actually next weekend. So we'll be leaving on a Saturday, coming back on a Sunday. It's only like a 3-hour drive for us. So we'll get up early on Saturday morning, drive up there, and then we'll come home like after lunch or something on Sunday. So that's just enough time for us to ride basically whatever we want. It's not too much of a huge commitment, a huge trip. 1.5 days is plenty of time for us. And I will be sure to record our adventures because Cedar Point, I mean, Kings Island is cool. Cedar Point kind of like tops it as far as like how big it is and some of the rides that are there. I enjoy going every single time, so I can't wait to show you. Secondly, we're having a family garage sale here in a few weeks. There's just so much stuff in the house, so we need to go through it all. And I'm kind of a minimalist. There are certain things I like to hoard, but other times it's like, no, we need to get rid of this like right now. So we're currently going through everything, trying to figure out what to get rid of. My dad actually found a bunch of trading cards that he kept for us. Like these were like 20 years ago, okay? Back when my sister and I were huge into the Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering. And I also have like all sorts of other trading cards. But it took me a few weeks, but I finally was able to organize all of them, look through all of them, and figure out which ones were rare and sold for a ton of money. So all of those are in a separate box I'm gonna sell on eBay, but I've got like 3 boxes or so of cards that I expect are going to sell quickly. I mean, I've heard that stores like Target are not selling Pokemon cards in the stores right now because grown men are fighting over Pokemon cards. I don't understand it, but that's how it is. So that should be fun. You know, a nice way for us to make a little bit of extra money. Allison and I are gonna go and help out. I think we're gonna bake some cookies so that Allison can sell them. So teaching her how to be an entrepreneur. And then lastly, I don't know if I could say I'm looking forward to it, but I need to come up with a summer schedule for when Allison is home. So, I mean, as you know, I work from home, so I rely on those days when Allison's in school to get some uninterrupted recording and things like that so I can cook and stuff. But when she's home, it's harder to do that, and I just simply don't have as much time as I would if she were in school. So I got to come up with some sort of a schedule. I'm thinking Mondays will be Movie Monday. And I told her, I'm like, you know, mommy's got some work I need to do. So Mondays, you're gonna sit in the living room and you get to watch movies all day. And mommy's gonna get some work done. And her eyes got really big and she's like, so does that mean I can eat lunch while watching a movie? I can put out a picnic blanket and just watch movies? Can I start as soon as I finish breakfast? I'm like, now listen, we still have a couple of weeks for this. So, I mean, she's excited about it. And if you're a parent, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get your own work done. And If she's happy doing it, I mean, that's fine. And it's not like she's gonna do it every day. I mean, like I said, we're going to Kings Island once a week. My goal also is to try and find a new park every single week to take her to. And then, you know, just all sorts of activities, splash pads and things. So she's gonna get her outside time, but mommy needs that time as well. Yeah, I think I've rambled on quite long enough. Thank you for listening to like my past happenings of May, what I'm looking forward to in June. It is going to be an amazing month. And there's going to be some awesome videos coming out in the next month as well. So leave me a comment and tell me, what is one thing you are looking forward to in June? Maybe your kids are out of school now too. Maybe you got some awesome vacations planned. Leave a comment, let us celebrate with you. And in the meantime, like always, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and ring that bell. And that way you'll be notified when all my other videos come out, like my grocery hauls, recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.